I got this Reason developer to give us 15 free rack devices. I made 3 beats with him, so let's run through the process and break down the sounds. All right, this first beat is gonna be trap. Let's just get that out the way. DNA Lab software. When I first started using Reason, it was the first place I knew I could go to get good sounding sounds for hip hop. I don't like that last note. But before Reason had VST support and rack extensions, the sounds in Reason are obviously incredible, right? But it was hard trying to get that sound, that trap sound, that even like hip hop was easy, but trap specifically was very difficult. I was like, all right, okay, it's a new pack. He got another pack out. Let me go grab that pack. Oh, it's using this rack. And just because he was using that rack extension, I would go buy the rack extension. I didn't even own it. One of the racks that I would have probably never thought to look at that I got because he told me, he didn't tell me to, but by way of him dropping this pack, he's like, yo, this is fire. You got to get this. It was called Noxious or Noxious, something like that. So I went and got that. It was crazy. I've been using Reason for over 10 years, and I still have some of my favorite presets ever are made by DNA Lab software. Then, this is kind of off topic, but I remember when Reason started dropping, they finally dropped the rack extensions. They decided not to implement VST. They bet on themselves, which, you know, anybody should. He started dropping rack extensions. So I think the first one was called Hydronexius. And like my all-time favorite brass preset is in Hydronexius. Then he dropped a Kios or a Kios. And it really made it easy for me to use Reason as a playground and not, you know, be breaking my neck so much looking at other DAWs and what other software companies had. All right, let's try to find a lead bass here. And Zeus. I actually like that. Let's see. So fast forward to like, I don't know, was it 2020, 2021, when you could finally use VSTs in Reason. I still found myself using DNA Lab sounds in the Reason rack form, and also, let's try Quantum. We didn't try Quantum yet. And then I did a live stream in 2020 on the Reason Studios channel while everybody was stuck in the house because of, you know, the stuff that was flying around making everybody sick. And because I did that with dude from Reason Studios, he's like the face of the brand. He actually recommended me to submit some of my own packs to Reason Plus. So I became a Reason Plus designer as well, which was fire because never would I suspect that I would be making sounds for the software that I fell in love with as a kid. And DNA Labs also recommended me, so I had like a double recommendation there. All right, cool. Let's say that and move on to a third beat. Okay. Just a little subtle, a little something to blend in. Yes, I'm happy that I can get them to give you these 15 packs for free. Definitely dig into them if you use them. Tag DNA Lab software, and of course, tag me as well if you want. All right, it's all Couture, Kickback, and Cook Up. Link to all the packs are in the description.